Well, hello there, Retro PC Durham. It's Chris here with another video. We've got this Dell laptop here. This is a Latitude, I think, D830, which has been through a rough life. Had to do a little bit of repairs on it, but it's almost entirely back to fighting form, but still ready to get a donation done. So taking a quick look here, we've got our top here, not too many scratches or scrapes on it. Latch release on this side, the front end here. And we look on the side here, we've got our optical drive. So we got a rewritable drive here. USB ports. Switch around to the back here. We've got some more stuff. Ethernet. We've got a S-video output, apparently. More USB, a modem. Serial connectivity, which, I mean, you may even see these on some, maybe not any modern laptops, but you can see these still on some commercial and industrial grade systems where serial connectivity, DB9 connectivity is still used for a lot of machinery, but not so common anymore. VGA output, and then our Dell style barrel jack. Exhaust, more exhaust, Kensington lock, Firewire, audio ports. We've got separate ports for mic and sound. We've got a PCMCA card slot here, and then another one here, I think. Got two of them. And then we've got the hard drive bay is here. I've got a little bit of tape here holding it on because there was some damage. So I can show you on the bottom when we take a look at the bottom here. This is where some of the conditioning is. Dock, if we had a dock for it. Battery, which I don't have for this. So this is going out without a battery, but it does have a power adapter, so it can be used still on a desktop. And then you can see here, I had to tape this down. The hard drive is screwed in. The screws are there. But this bezel here, the clips that hold it onto the hard drive snapped off. So I've got it double-sided taped to the drive, and then I put this Gorilla Tape on top as well, just to give it a little bit more security, help it not move. And then the last thing I did here, because the battery isn't in, one of the feet, one of the like these feet things are on the battery. So I just put a little felt strip here so that it doesn't like wobble to and fro. It's nice and flat and secure when it goes on. Opening up the system here, I'm not going to be able to do a one-finger lift because not having that battery weight is going to keep it from opening up cleanly. But the keyboard's still in pretty good shape here. Touchpad, there's an integrated fingerprint sensor on the bottom of this part here. Our Dell pointer, which is kind of like a track point. And then power buttons and all that stuff. We obviously can't power on because there's no battery. And then our I think 15-inch screen is on here as well. Again, I've got a power adapter here for it, so I'm going to get it plugged in and powered up into Windows, and we'll take a look at our specs on this machine, which, you know, aren't terrible. Aren't terrible. They are not terrible. According to Hardware Info, we have an Intel Core 2 Duo T7300 processor. This is a dual-core non-hyper-threaded going at about 2 gigahertz, so definitely decent. Got some good instructions there all the way up to SSE3. And then for graphics, we have a GPU. So it's not a super powerful GPU, but it's better than using integrated graphics that share memory. So we've got a 256 megabyte Quadro NVS 140M. So this is a standalone graphics adapter that's not using any of the memory that's in the system, which is good as well because I was only able to get 3 gig worth of memory in this. This is DDR2 RAM that's going into this, not DDR3. And I started to run out of SODIMMs in that capacity at 2 gig. So I have one 2 gig and one 1 gig in there. So total of 3 gig of RAM. So very good that we're not sharing any more of that memory for graphics. And then storage-wise, we've got a set of three 200 gigabyte hard drive. And that is a 7200 RPM drive that's in there, which can be kind of helpful with these older machines. It's not an SSD, I know, but at least it's not a 4200 or 5400 RPM drive, which you really notice how sluggish it can be when they're that slow. And then that DVD rewriter that we took a look at on the outside. So yeah, decent specs. Let's see how it handles some YouTube action. Okay, we've got a video up here. Our screen is 1280 by 800, I think. Yeah, 1280 by 800. So 720p would be native. We are running a 1080p resolution video here, all buffered up. And when it starts running, we should see pretty good performance, which we're seeing here. We're halfway through our first minute and 0 drop frames. So this is a great experience. I would say if you're going to be getting on a Zoom meeting or something, you shouldn't have any issues in terms of performance there, with being able to see what people are presenting and handle any of that type of online learning experience. Obviously, you're going to need to add more stuff, headset, camera, all that stuff to it if you want to get things put back. Although you may be able to get by with the integrated microphone at least. But yeah, what's really important here is just if you're you got a kid and they need to do Google Classroom or whatever, instead of using an old tablet, they use something like this instead. It's a much better experience for them. So that will complete my look at this Dell Latitude D830. Everything but the battery. Ready for donation, and yeah, another success. So happy with that. I hope you're happy with how this video turned out. If you did, drop a like and sub and all that great stuff there to help us get more attention on the platform here. As always, I hope you are staying safe and healthy, and we'll catch you in the next one.